And by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above and blessings of the deep that lies under, blessings of the breast and of the womb, the blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors.
So let's check.
Unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills, they shall be on the head of Joseph, and the crown of the head of him which separate from his brothers. Benjamin is cast off very lightly, and just like a ravenous wolf. In the morning he will devour the prey, and at night he will divide the spoil. The Benjamites were the toughest of all the tribes of Israel. These guys were tough. As we get into their history, as we're going to find out how tough these Benjamites were. Never came with the Benjamites.
On the way to Grandma's secret camp. I just stick it down there,
Now,
and
these
it
are the
just
12
records
tribes
whatever
of
happened.
Israel. And this is after their father spake unto them and blessed them, everyone according to his blessing. He blessed them, and he charged them and said unto them, I am to be gathered unto my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that was in the field of Ephron the Hittite. And in the cave which is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought the field of Ephron the Hittite, and so forth. And he made Joseph swear. And so Joseph, Jacob made an end of commanding his son. Verse 33. He gathered up his feet into the bed with one final effort, and he died, and was gathered unto his feet.
Did that scare you?
Joseph fell upon his father's face, and he wept upon him and kissed him. And Joseph commanded the servants of physicians to embalm his father, and the physicians embalmed Israel. And 40 days were fulfilled for him, until the 40 days of those which are embalmed, and the Egyptians mourned for him for 70 days. And when the days of the mourning were past, Joseph spake unto the house of Pharaoh, saying, If I find grace in your eyes, I pray, let me go up and bury my father in the land of Canaan. And so the Pharaoh gave him permission to go up, and many went out of Egypt, the elders of the land of Egypt, went with Joseph in order to bury Jacob. Now, of course, the tomb is still there to this day. It's under Muslim control.
You know, this is much easier if I use the other earbud.
100 years
then I wouldn't have to lean over and look like I'm touching you.
Well,
the tomb of Sarah and Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. It would certainly be interesting to go into the tomb. It would be extremely interesting to open the caskets and see how well preserved Jacob is to this point, in as much as he was embalmed by the Egyptians. His body is probably still in pretty good shape, and yet the Christians can't get in there because the Muslims have control over things. But maybe one of these days.
This would be much easier if you just unbuckle and
maybe
get
you're
that
not
up.
interested.
I think you're making it worse. Oh no, you actually made something better.
So Joseph, after burying his father, came back to Egypt. Verse 15. When his brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, Joseph will peradventure hate us, and will certainly requite us all the evil which we did unto him. How little the brothers really knew Joseph.
We're rocking out.
There we go.
We're in here
How
rocking
little
out.
they really understood him. And now they're saying, oh, now that Dad, he's only, he was only good to us. Well, Dad's like, now that Dad's dead, boy, he's going to take it on us now. Wow, we're going to get it now. And they sent a messenger to Joseph saying, thy father did command before he died, saying, so shall you say to Joseph, forgive, I pray thee now, the trespasses of your brethren and their sin, for they did unto thee evil. And now we pray thee, forgive the trespasses of the servants of the God of thy father. And Joseph wept when he spoke unto them. And his brothers also went and fell down before his face, and they said, behold, we are your servants. And Joseph said unto them, fear not, for am I in the place of God? But as for you, you thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good. To bring to pass that it is this day to save much people alive. So many times God has taken the work of Satan and just twisted it around. You meant evil against me.
I did that
you were
on purpose.
intending evil against me, but God meant it for good. And so many times God takes that which Satan devices against us, and God just reverses it. I think that Satan would learn his lesson and sort of give up. Because the tables are always being turned. Here's Haman building a huge gallows upon which to hang Mordecai. Ordered a super colossal gallows built, so everybody can see this Jew hanging there, you know. And so when Haman came into the king says, what should I do to a man I want to highly honor? Haman thought, well, who would he want to honor more than me? And so he laid out a big script putting on the king's robe, and let him go through town in the king's chariot, and let someone cry before him, behold the man whom the king delights to honor, you know. And the king says, good idea, take Mordecai and do all that you said. Mordecai, I'm going to kill that guy, you know, I'm going to hang him. Now he realized then that the things were working against him, but here is Haman as he's hanging on his own gallows that he built. God turned it. You intended it for evil. You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good.
So hungry.
God is able to overrule the working of the enemy.
Who is this?
Know that. Though Satan brings evil devices against you, God is able to overrule every device of Satan.
I was thinking the same thing.
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Why not
This
both?
is the heritage of the children of the Lord.
No, do this.
That's a fantastic heritage.
Actually, the video I saw, they were doing this
No
in the
weapon
car.
formed against thee shall prosper.
Hands into the
God will
tube.
overrule
Bro.
every evil device of the enemy directed against you. You intended it for evil. God meant it for good. But as for you, you thought evil against me, but God
should
meant
be
it
seen with
unto
us
good
out
to
in
bring to
public.
pass
I don't
this
trust him
deliverance.